Ladies and gentlemen, 3 days after the Supreme Court verdict in the Adani Hindenburg row, the opposition hypocrisy now stands completely exposed. The very opposition who targeted the centre time and again is now signing deals with the Adani Group. So what was the hue and cry all about? Remember, maximum amount of investment that has been done by the Adani Group has seen a substantial rise in the opposition-ruled states, starting from the state of West Bengal to the latest in Tamil Nadu. We've seen the kind of same investments actually taking place in Andhra Pradesh and several other states. But despite that, there is one growing chorus. That is, the Adani Group has only benefited because of its alleged proximity with the government. Is that the case? Take a look at this report and then we begin the trending burning question.
11 months ago, there was a complete deadlock in the parliament.
Adani Sarkar, hi, hi.
The Adani Hindenburg row was the opposition's excuse. 3 days ago, the Supreme Court verdict in the case completely shattered the lobby's narrative. What it also brought to the fore was India Alliance's hypocrisy. First, it was the Telangana Chief Minister Rant Reddy's meeting with Adani Group delegation. Today, the Stalin government formalized a substantial investment to the tune of 42,700 crore with the Adani Group. The BJP is hitting out
and attracting corporates which are actually promoting India, creating opportunities for us, just attacking corporates just to score a political brownie point. DMK has understood it and will not take them nowhere. Now Adani's investment to Tamil Nadu is most welcome, but it is DMK which was doing politics over it. Now they have invited them, they say please invest, please invest, please invest. That clearly shows divide and rule policy in India is not going to work, only growth politics will work.
In a tender process, or if somebody wants to invest in their own factory, they start a factory, anybody can come. We cannot stop them from coming. We are not giving. We are not giving away any of our public sector units.
The India Alliance is on the back foot. But will the opposition finally stop its Adani rant? That is the trending burning question tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, today there was an MoU that was signed between the Adani Group and the Tamil Nadu government. And we're talking about 42,000 crore rupees of investment that the state of Tamil Nadu is going to witness. Adani Dharan of the DMK is going to join us on this broadcast. And from the Bharatiya Janata Party, we have Siddharth Yadav. Adani Dharan, let me begin by asking you this question. Just to remind you, in particular, about what your leader had to say about the Adani Group. And that's a quick reference point for you. Now, this was while addressing a party workers meeting at KTC Nagar. Udaynidhi Stalin had said that Mr. Modi is quite often only targeting the DMK because he's afraid. He said Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who should work tirelessly for the well-being of all Indians, is working overtime for the unimaginable growth of the Adani conglomerate alone. DMK leader A. Raja during the parliament said that the opposition's allegations about businessman Gautam Adani stands true as the government has not refuted them. And the list continues, Adani Dharan. The question that many would then ask you, that if this is what your leaders essentially believe, you could have actually sought investment from various other conglomerates. Adani Group is not the only group. Why exactly? What's the logic?
See, we have gotten investment from more than 500 companies. About 6.6 lakh crores worth of MoUs have been signed. We welcome all companies across the globe to come set up shops in Tamil Nadu. Like that, Adani Group has also promised to invest about 40,000 odd crores. But the problem here is it's not about a company coming and investing. We can't stop anyone from coming and investing because it's a democratic country, and if they follow the rule of the land, they can come and invest. But the problem with us, with the Modi government, is they operate with the sole purpose of serving the Adani government, right? For example, Gautam Adani received the land from Mudra Port in 4 parts, right? For how much? 10 paisa acre. which is a problem. 60,000 acres, they received a 10 paisa an acre, and which they subsequently leased it out to PSU at substantial windfall gains. That's point one. Point number two, after Prime Minister Modi became the Prime Minister.
The question that I asked you, Mr. Dharanidharan, the question that I asked you is that your leaders, on the one hand, when they address the public, including your own party members, your youth workers, you essentially say that, look here, this is a conglomerate that we do not want anything to do with. So much so, all this while you have only maintained that this is a group that has only been working for the Bharatiya Janata Party. If that's the case, then why exactly would you take the MOU? Of course you have business with the other groups. But having said that, today a focus is essentially on Adani Group.
Yes, so can I speak? So I think if you can give me time uninterrupted, then I can explain. What I'm trying to say is, I was the one who spoke in your channel, Times Now, every other channel, right, against the Adani Group on the Hindenburg report, because what happened was we believed it's a scam, how the funds came in from certain shell companies. But the fact of the matter is, we are saying this is an investment, but what we are against is how the Modi government goes on and does things to help Adani, how they try to create a monopoly, how they try to tweak the eligibility criteria so that Adani could get Ahmedabad, Guwahati, Jaipur, Lucknow, Mangalore, and Trivandrum airports. Are we giving any of the governmental resources to Adani? No. Are we causing a loss to the exchequer of the government by doing some favors to Adani? No. Our problem is Modi government has been doing a lot of favors that is creating a loss to the exchequer of the government.
Where is the loss to the exchequer? Now, you will have a problem, Mr. Dharanidharan, because I'm interjecting.
That is my problem.
I'm interjecting. Where is this theory of loss to the state exchequer? Where is this theory of the loss to the state exchequer?
You gave the land. You gave the Modi government gave out 60,000 acres of land at 10 paisa an acre. The CAG had said that these lands were wrongly classified and given to Adani. These are all there and online. I'm not making it up. The own CAG said the lands which are given to Adani as wastelands at 10 paisa an acre was wrongly classified as wasteland. These kind of things. Tweaking of eligibility criteria for airports, right? What Sri Lankan minister came and accused the Indian government of pressurizing them to give and contact Adani. Maybe later he withdrew, but he did come out and open and say that he is facing pressure from the Indian government. When the Prime Minister went to Australia, Adani Group went along with him. When the Prime Minister went to Israel for the first time, being the first Indian Prime Minister Israel,
you find nothing wrong.
He lobbied for Adani, and Adani got the Haifa port for $1.2 billion. Is my chief minister doing it? No.
Okay.
Every company is open. They're coming. They're promising to invest. If they follow the rule of the land, they can. If they don't follow the rule of the land, they will be kicked out or they will be made to face action.
So,
are we
if you believe,
for Adani over every other company? No.
Take this, Mr. Dharanidharan.
Bring Adani over every other corporate. That is the problem. They want monopoly of Adani or create an oligarchy with several corporates. That is our problem. We want investment for jobs, to create jobs for a youth. That is
you want investment. You want investment.
But what we are against is creating an oligarchy.
You want investment from a conglomerate whom you accuse of being shady. You want an investment from a group which you are accusing
if they follow
of
the
misdeeds.
rule of the land is okay for us. If they don't follow the rule of the land, they'll
How are you giving the clean sheet? Just think about what you are saying. Mr. Dharanidharan, think about what you are saying. You are saying that, one, they are being favored by the Bharatiya Janata Party. And of course, if that is the case, without any investigation that has been carried out, if you have come to some sort of a conclusion, your state police, or for that matter, your agencies must have looked into the allegations that have been leveled into it. So why would you want to join hands with a group like this in the first place?
Yeah, Adani has several groups, and two specific groups have said they promised some investments. That's about it. What our accusation is giving state assets to Adani, right? Taking them on foreign visits, tweaking rules. Are we doing any of that? No. We are only taking investment, and investment summit, anyone can come. If Tamil Nadu government calls for a tender, can I say one company cannot participate unless he is backlisted? I cannot, no. They will come. They will participate because it's a free country. Anyone who fulfills the eligibility criteria can apply. But what we are again saying is, we will not give them any additional favors. They will have to face the market. That is what we are saying. In a free market, right? Anyone can apply, but no one should be given preference. The market will play the
now
role.
it's the free
Let the market
market.
play the
Okay.
role, right? If I let's say if we
Please
give
let me
Adani
respond to
free
that.
land and the competitor of Adani we charge them for the land. We give Adani free electricity, and for the competitor of Adani we charge exponentially higher. Then we are favoring him. That is wrong, and that is what Modi government is doing, preferring one company or the other.
Okay.
What we are saying is, it's a free country. Anyone can come and say we're going to set up investment. Okay, if they're going to acquire land at the market price.
Okay, let me have Siddharth Yadav. Siddharth. Okay, you are accusing the Bharatiya Janata Party of favoring the Adani Group. You are citing the CAG report. But the fact of the matter is that with regards to the favoring, the most favored tag that you have actually given to the Adani Group, I still can't recollect where exactly are these allegations level. But if that's the case, Siddharth Yadav, why don't you respond to the fact that they say that because they are being favored, and as far as the CAG report is concerned, Dharan, I'll come back to you. There is also a caveat to that, and that caveat, I will put that into place in a short while from now. Let me have the Bharatiya Janata Party responding to it. They say that, look here, it's a free market, so why should we be stopped from doing business with the Adani Group? That's a very simple line that the DMK has taken on this matter. They say that your party has been favoring the Adani Group. But as I see in terms of the numbers, the kind of investment that the Adani Group has actually done, they've done far more than what they have done it in a BJP ruled state too. Siddharth Yadav, your position on this matter?
No, I think the only question that the DMK should answer today is why have the double standards? When you have to call in investments and you are inviting companies, the country becomes a free country. We are a democratic country. Anybody can participate. But if in any other part which is ruled by the BJP, if the same is done, then you would say, no, this is favoring, that is favoring. Why build this propaganda? When you yourself are giving more than 40,000 crores to one conglomerate, why would you say that when the same is done by any other party, it is being favoring? And I don't know what 10 paisa per acre, facts my friend from DMK has been reading. I think the first time the 10 paisa figure had come up was in 1993 when the Congress government had given 10 paisa per square meter, even then, not even acre, per square meter to the Adani Group. And it was a large chunk of land that was given. Nowhere 10 paisa per acre for 60,000 acres is 6,000 rupees. You're telling me that 6,000 rupees the land has been given. But forget that. More than 4 lakh crore of investment has been done in Mundra port. If businesses are booming in this country, if people are coming in and investing our money, if our business houses are growing and making more opportunities come in the country, why do you want to make that a big propaganda just for your political gains? Why can't you celebrate sometime with the country? But leave that. You have gone to all levels. You hijacked the session of the parliament because of this. Nothing happened. Now suddenly that issue is gone. One of your parliamentarians now sacked out of the parliament, Mahua Moitra of your alliance. She had now, it has come to open light that she was taking directions from other competitors and asking specific questions and building this narrative on the behest of others. Now that has also come to light. You went to the court. The court has also rejected. Or in this entire matter, that the SEBI is investigating, that is fine. But you are not stopping the propaganda that you are trying to build in, and it's very unfortunate. Because for the opposition or for the, I think for the ruling government, it is the responsibility of every citizen of this country that no business house, no individual, no common person, nobody in this country who dreams big, who wants to do something, who's making business happen, who's making opportunities come, should be disencouraged. And, such people, these business houses or anybody who's trying to build such business are left to vultures like the opposition party. You are just trying to eat everything up because of your own political gains and nothing else. This is a proven fact. You have no answer why you are giving it. Every state, Congress will give it in Rajasthan, DMK will give in Tamil Nadu, every party will give in their own state. But everywhere else, you have to build a narrative. That is the problem. There is no allegation that you can prove. There is no allegiance that you can actually prove. But there's only this false propaganda and narrative that you're trying to build. But the people of this country are very smart and they know what the answer is.
Dharan, answering your question with regards to the land parcel that you're referring to and the CAG is reference to was the in principle approval that was given back in 2009, that too by the Ministry of Environment and Forest. The question that I'm asking you again, and what Siddharth Yadav is again and again responding to, is the fact that half of the allegations that have been leveled against this particular group, today the Supreme Court has made it abundantly clear that SEBI is the competent authority on this entire matter. So much so there's no requirement of an independent probe. So these allegations that have been leveled by a vested short seller, can that be taken on face value? And your government seems to have no problem with doing business with them, but you seem to sing a different tune again and again whenever you are asked about the Adani Group. Just like Shyam Prasad Mekka's party. Shyam Prasad Mekka's party is even better. I'll come to him a little later. But Dharanidharan, first respond to what Siddharth Yadav had to say.
See, Siddharth Yadav said that we are giving them 40,000 crores. No, they are coming up an investment of 40,000 crores. Again, he didn't discern what we are trying to say. DMK per se has never been against industrial growth. That is why Tamil Nadu is one of the industrialized states in India. Right? Industrial states in India, because we want industries to come from DMK and ADMK have been ruling Tamil Nadu since 1967 successively. So we want industries to come. What we are against is creation of oligarchy, preference given to one conglomerate over the other. That is what we are against.
Why
are not
are you preferring Adani? You tell me that.
I'll give you an example. Adani's wealth. How much has it grown? Adani's wealth in 2014 was $8 billion. After Prime Minister Modi came to power, it's now $140 billion. How? After COVID, Adani's wealth each day increased by 2,000 crores.
It is only
day.
how, because
at the same time,
your government is giving him business, he's
150
doing
daily
business and
workers,
earning.
Died because
Is
of
your
poverty
40,000
and
crore
hunger.
not forming share of this business?
Gentlemen, can I just also get the Congress party in it? Dharanidharan, you responded to the BJP. Let me also just quickly break in the Congress party. Shyam Prasad Mekka, you find yourself in a very interesting position. When it comes to Gautam Adani, the former Chief Minister of Rajasthan did not have a problem. So much so even Rahul Gandhi had to accept it. Just about a few days ago, Karan Adani has this meeting with the Chief Minister of Telangana, Revant Reddy. We speak to the IT Minister. IT Minister says, look here, what's the problem? He's after all a businessman. We are meeting. If there are investment prospects, then nothing like it. If that's the case, why don't you tell this to Mr. Rahul Gandhi that everyone wants to do business. Everyone wants the state to prosper. So when Dharanidharan is saying that, look here, it is a free market, so it should be allowed, fair enough, that's a fair argument. But then he'll also have to tell Mr. Udayanithi not to make the further comments that he essentially means. Your case is completely different. Your case is like this, that Jaipur mein kuch bolo, Delhi mein kuch aur bolo.
No, see, simple thing is, what are we asking? Are we asking to ban Adani? No, right? Are we being judgmental? Unlike BJP, we are not judgmental. We are asking for a fair, free, transparent inquiry into some of the questions that we raised. As simple as that. Since we are not judgmental, we still do business with them. But in the deals that we make or our governments make, if there are any questions, please go ahead and raise it. Our friend Siddharth Yadav, I was amused. So the vehemence with which he is defending Adani, I haven't seen it even when he is defending BJP. What is the question? So you mean to say, oh, okay, you have a question on Adani, don't do business with Adani. No, sorry, we are not like BJP. We are not prejudgmental. We believe in the systems of this country.
You are also defending.
We believe in the institutions of this country.
You are saying that if there is a problem with us, if there is a problem in the deal, then come and question us. So says Siddharth Yadav also. Siddharth Yadav is saying that, look here, where are the allegations? You are telling me that we are favoring
I will tell you.
Group.
I will tell you.
Show me the proof.
You are
the
talking
CAG
about
report that you are
basket.
referring to, the CAG refers to the case which dates back to 2009. You know, in principle, approval that was given by the Ministry of Environment and Forests.
Yeah, let me also make one point. See, you are masquerading this thing as let everybody be prosperous. Oh yes, we want everybody to be prosperous. We want the country to be prosperous, but the prosperity should not be in the hands of a few oligarchic elements. Now, tell me, I have nothing against if Mr. Adani or anybody grows too rich, becomes a billionaire. I have no problem. But for the benefit of your viewers, I am asking a question. If you invent something, if there is some sea change in the technology, suddenly you become rich, I can understand that. What was the inventions done by Adani and his group while becoming so rich? only the contacts within the
now that's
government and the crony capitalism. What did they do? Why weren't there any other contractors in this country who can do the same business?
Okay.
Why were all the ports?
Mr.
Why were all
Dharani
the
Dharan
airports?
still has a nuanced
why were
argument
the,
here.
Why were all the coal
Okay,
mines? Why were
okay,
all
you are
the power
accusing of
plants
crony
with only
capitalism.
one company?
Karthi Chidambaram makes the same argument that it is
That's the
crony
question we are
capitalism.
asking.
But then your chief ministers do not have a problem. When Ms. Mahua Moitro
Because
from
we
the
are
party
not
that she
doing shady deals.
represents, you
We are
have
not doing shady
Mr.
deals.
Adani
We are
sitting
doing
on the
a
front
transparent-
row with the
we are
chief
doing a
minister of West
transparent
Bengal.
business.
Then Ms. Mahua Moitro also does not have a problem. You have gone a step ahead. You are accusing of crony capitalism. Then is Mr. Revant Reddy not indulging in crony capitalism?
He is doing a transparent business. Raise any question if you have. Let BJP ask the questions to the Telangana government. Why not? Why not you ask a question? Why are you so afraid of asking a
Ask
question
whom?
when Adani is involved? I'm asking the BJP.
I'm not afraid.
Why
I
are you
asked the
so
question
afraid?
to Mr. Siddharth Yadav. I asked to Mr. I am not afraid. The reason
No,
why here,
BJP.
I'm very clear about it. As far as the probe is concerned, who is bigger? The Supreme Court simply says that, look here, there is no requirement of a CBI probe, an independent SIT probe. The Supreme Court has made it very clear. Mr. Dharani Dharan has been referring to the CAG report. We have already responded to the CAG report. Fair enough. If there are any allegations against the Adani Group, let there be an investigation. Today, there is no need for it. The fact of the matter is that the interest of the short seller is also now being questioned. Hindenburg's malicious interest is something that the Supreme Court is referring to. Supreme Court gives the green signal to the government of India, says that look into the interest of the short seller. You are intelligent enough to respond to the fact that there is a pattern as far as the short seller is concerned. Mr. Dharani Dharan, last word to you.
No, very quickly.
Give me 10 seconds to respond.
Still,
I've been
the
very
disparity of income.
93, it's not, it was given from 2005 to 2008.
Political issue in
Right?
this country. We will do that.
Okay.
And
Gentlemen, I'm
again, you
really
have to
running short of
understand,
time.
under
20 seconds,
Adani, there
20
has been a lot of
seconds.
influence given by Modi government, and we are against that. And most of this will come not just in Hindenburg report, but in other reports too.
Respond to what was said.
Siddharth, quick response. Siddharth, quick response.
Yes.
I need to
My
end
friend
this.
from
We're
Congress.
running
My
short
friend
of
was
time now.
from Congress. I'll just take 10 seconds. My friend from Congress was saying, what have they invented that why they are becoming so rich? Why ask us, sir? They are a public listed company. Go and inquire. But when they do a deal in Telangana, BJP should go and find out a problem in that. But anywhere else, BJP has to answer why are they becoming rich? You check
Gentlemen,
out the deals.
you are
that
in
they
power,
show
my friend.
I'm sure this is
BJP.
not going to
How
end.
should we
All
answer?
All the opposition parties would certainly enjoy.
You are in power.
Shyam Prasad Becker, the Karnataka government, as per the economic advisor of the chief minister, says that it's becoming difficult to run the state. Perhaps there will be a requirement of more investment. Let's see what really happens in the state of Karnataka also. But thank you very much, Siddharth Yadav, Dharani Dharan, as well as Shyam Prasad Becker for joining us on the trending burning question.